you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We are just getting started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line.
Terrific effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Sunset, aimed beyond the defence. He's having a pop! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
I know. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Martinelli. Aina, nicely shaped ball. No goals as yet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing... Sunset! Brilliant from Sunset! A finish right from the top draw. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Gençlerbirliği have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Baina. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Sunset. Into the channel. Now, what about a counter-attack? Semenyo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Baina. He's having a shot! Nicely weighted ball. 30 minutes gone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Partey did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's... Big chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now it's Isak. That's a shade optimistic. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. Goes forward. Isak going after that.
Genshabilly really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's a sharp little ball here. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Martinelli. Can he get it through? Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Have beautifully policed that midfield.
Decent chance! Now it's Bina, and he's managed to get free. Tacho gets a foot in here.
Added time.
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. A look, takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please make sure to watch the
Genshabilly
screen for
go in
information
at half-time
bulletin
with
from
a
the regional
1-0
police
lead.
department.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Genshabilly leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Genshabilly leading courtesy of the game's only goal. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Lewandowski. No way through there. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, played right into his path. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Bruyne. Gets a good foot in there. Genshabilly needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's cut it out. De Bruyne.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Semenyo, driven in. Towering header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Genshabilly just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
60,332.
Now it's Bina. He is through here.
That was lovely, that.
Spinazzola, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Isak. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now, can they get him away? He's got away. Sunset. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Isak. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Genshabilly clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Sunset, looking to add to his goal. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution in progress.
Birli are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Passes short and sharp. Pedro Neto. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pacho swung over. Now he's off and running. Pass somewhat off target. Nice looking ball. And now the breakaway, and the through ball, and the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Not the most accurate pass. Baina. Birli close now to seeing this one through to the end.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And a chance! Hits off target and by quite a way. There could be trouble here. He's in one-on-one. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Birli have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Stood up well to him there. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good read, needed to be. And we're done. Birli are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done.